Muy buenas, mis majes, mis majas. Hoy estamos aquí con Game of Thrones. Y pues en la parte anterior habíamos quedado de el güey este, ¿no? Que se va a ver. Sí, continuar el episodio. Iron Rat, fortaleza de la casa Forrester. Mira mi muchacho, todo torqueado,
It's Garrett!
pero siendo un héroe.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Pobrecito mi pana.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
F.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Para
My
nada.
sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Sí, bro.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked
No
me.
tuve elección.
I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Qué asco, güey. No puede ser. ¡Qué
These are dark days,
asco!
I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
What do we
¿Qué
do
hacemos?
now?
The future of
Iba a
this
decir
house is in Lord
venganza, pero-
Ethan's hands now.
Pero no
Though
lo
he is
sé.
young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick
Roderick ya
couldn't
se había
handle
muerto.
himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel
Ah,
doesn't
no,
train
no,
maesters in the
no,
art
no,
of
no.
warcraft.
Coño.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for
La
me
escogí mal, pero bueno.
to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Lord Forrester.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Así es la cosa. Él con su patita. Ajá. ¿Puedo mirarlo?
Aquí te traigo tu borombón, mamá.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
Es como que... Bueno.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
A ver, ¿quién es este huevón?
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and
¿Viste
Ethan.
quién?
I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Y
Mira.
esto.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Ajá.
Lady Forrester.
Lady
She's
Forrester.
always been kind to me.
O sea,
Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
la esposa.
Right. Never easy being the fourth born son. Lord Forrester.
Lord Forrester.
It was an honor to squire for him.
Sí, sí, sí.
Gregor the Good. Roderick.
Y
He
Roderick
was our
que se
best warrior
palmó.
by far.
Ajá. El asiento del Lord, que es
I
del
may
Lord
be
Forrester.
mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Tengo que dar la gran vuelta, lo lazo. Lo lazo. A ver. Aquí se sentaba el viejo Mastuani. El viejo que me salvó la vida. ¿Y ahora qué? A ver, quiero ver. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Puedo ver aquí? ¿Qué hay aquí?
The Ironwood Grove.
Ironwood. Eso es todo. ¿Puedo sacar mi espada? No, no puedo sacar la espada. Pero vamos a hablar con este pelón. Vamos a decirle cosas. Cosas buenas. Que ven. Cosas muy buenas.
Does your leg feel weak?
Ah, mira, y decía mostrar
No.
la espada.
I just wanted to ask you.
Bueno, sí, ¿quién es el
Who's
nuevo
the new
Lord
Lord
de
of
la
House
casa?
Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Ajá, y...
Why do the
¿por qué
Whitehills
nos
hate
odia?
the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Can I go now?
Ya me puedo ir, cabrón.
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome
Lady
home,
Forrester.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Es porque soy
Talia
chingón.
asked to see you.
Garrett, I
Hola.
heard what happened. Is it true?
¿Me amas? ¿Me
Your
amas?
family...
Ah. Entonces no me amas.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Pero los vengué, puto.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Ah, a la cama. ¿Con ella o solo?
Garrett
Ah,
was just
solo.
telling me
Okay.
how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
Él
He
amaba
loved
esta
his family,
familia.
my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would
Vamos a
like to
decir
know.
cosas buenas,
Stark
cosas
named
buenas.
him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
Sí.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last
Sí, sí,
words
sí, me
before
dijo.
he passed? If you can remember.
Ah,
It
no,
would mean so
espérate.
much to the family.
He.
No era ella,
Said
era
he
el
loved
tío.
you.
Era el tío, era el tío, era el tío. Vamos a...
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now. Now is the time to prove our
Tengo que hablar con mi
I'll be
tío.
sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
Ramsay Snow.
The bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and
No.
Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
Vamos
Ramsay Snow's coming
tranquilamente.
Aye. He'll arrive within the week. Those men will
Vamos a ver,
say they
vamos
were
a ver.
keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. And what would you have us do? Nothing. I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders. Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle. Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy. He deserves to
Vamos
be.
a ser cool.
My uncle's
A
right.
ser cool.
We need to be smart.
Ah, ese es su tío. Ese es su
Eddard
tío.
Stark was smart, and look where that got him. So, what's to be done? Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide. He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men. He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending
¿Qué?
himself. I'm not faulting him for what he did. I'd have done the same, as any man would.
No hice
I've
nada
done
malo.
nothing
pero-
wrong.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all. I'd like to see them try. I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay. Cannot
¿Qué?
Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond
Sí,
the
sí, sí.
reach of even House Bolton.
No,
sending him
me
to
van
the
a
wall.
enviar al, sí,
Boy's
al
done
muro.
nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so
Vamos
vulnerable.
Uncle,
Pero pertenezco
My
aquí.
place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk.
Vamos a hacernos
Go.
el héroe ya.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Y en el muro ahorita está Jon Snow, ¿no?
That
Sí, sí,
settles
sí,
it.
está Jon Snow. En todo caso iría a ver a Jon Snow.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
No, los voy a chingar a todos esos Whitehill, putos. Tío, te tengo que decir algo. Decile. No le dijo ni miércoles.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forester to consider first. I know you want to stay, but Lord Forester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly
Ah,
Rock
huevo.
and I at Roderick's side, but
A huevo.
It was well deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Ahora sí, se le va a decir.
What?
Lord Forester asked me to give
Me
you a
pidió que
message.
te diera un
He
mensaje.
said, the North
Jamás debe
Grove can never
perderse
be
el
lost.
arbolada norte.
Sorry. You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
¿Qué es el árbol? ¿Dónde está?
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a
¿Qué?
myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important,
Obvio.
Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Bueno, ni modo. Vámonos al muro, a ver a Jon Snow.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Hierro
Remember,
desde el hielo.
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the
Para
house.
sentir
I'll make
orgulloso.
you proud.
You already have.
¡Ah! ¡Qué lindo!
Garrett, wait!
¿Qué pasa, mujer? ¿Me amas? Dime que me amas. ¿Qué es eso?
Be safe.
Ah, que tu Ani. Está bien, hija, está bien. Te quiero, bye. Que tu Ani. Si el video te gustó, por favor déjate un buen like, yo lo apreciaría para subir la tercera parte. Ahora viene la parte, una de las partes más interesantes, ¿no? Que ir a ver el muro donde está Jon Snow. Así que esto se va a poner chidori. Y pues en fin, déjense su buen like y nos vemos hasta la próxima. Bye.